Welcome back to another episode of the Cruise Corner. I have a few more questions for you. How do you tackle on difficult choreography?
This question I really love, and Haley said something years ago after taking a class that I taught about something I said that made it so much easier for her. And so when when you're being thrown choreography, you are always going to repeat the beginning of it more than anything else. And so I like to start with big shapes. So you watch, and whatever your eye captures shape wise, that's what you grab that first time as you're going through it. Okay, you're like arm here, arm here, arm here, arm here. And then you're like, okay. And then you see that there's a hip swivel the next time, so that you're like, oh, okay, okay. And then you just start to layer in little details that you see each time around, so that you don't stress yourself out right away with all of the details of like, oh, I'll never be able to accomplish that. Yes, you will. Take
Mhm.
it step by step. Because once you start at the beginning, you're going to go back and repeat that. You're going to go back and repeat that. You're going to go back and repeat that. Like, you're going to keep extending it. And once you get to those extensions, you're going to have so many detail from the beginning that you're already then going to start picking up the detail in the ends of things, so that then you have the full picture all together by the end, as it were, when you're learning something. So if you just like take that deep breath, start big and start in those big shapes, and then whittle it down to the details, that'll help people. That's always what I do when I'm thrown like difficult stuff.
Yeah, and we see, especially in the way you break down choreo, especially on your YouTube live classes that you teach as well. So
Nice.
everyone, if you are interested, hop onto homework. Betsy teaches the choreo breakdown to different songs as well, and then she starts her class right there because come on, y'all, it's work dance fitness. We want you all to be successful, right, Betsy?
Absolutely. And one of the things that I want to say, I am very picky about where I spend my body energy dancing, because dancing is my favorite thing to do ever.
Hmm.
And so like if I don't like if I don't like it, I'm not going to do it.
Oh yes.
And so the fact that I personally keep coming back to work over and over again just as an enjoyment thing for me, part of the reason is because I can practice my technique
Hmm.
in the class. And so it is a technique class for me when I want it to be, or I can throw my technique out the window and just like jam and be loose and like, kind of phone it in if I'm feeling like phone it in. Like it's just whatever I want that day. And so when, like, before I was really, really in the workforce, or like, more involved in work, um, I would participate more at home by myself. And those were the times when I was like, Haley, you can teach technique through this. Like, there
Mhm.
is a way. So, Haley and I have been talking about this specific thing for years.
Yeah.
And so these little breakdowns on YouTube they're sort of the very beginnings of like the way that technique can be taught through dance fitness in a really accessible way. And so I'm very pleased that are finding so much interest in them.
That's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Cruise Corner.